Hey, what's going on guys? Wingspan here and welcome back to another episode inside the Handcraft server. Today guys, we are going to work on another automated farm and this one is going to cover up the Nether Wart, and one of the reasons for that is because of the new blocks in the game, the red Nether Brick and the Nether Wart block, and I think they look real nice, and that's why we are going to work on automating that one. And I just want to show you some couple of things I basically work on a little bit off camera on this. And over here, as you can see, there is no androids or any torches over here. There is only just these two over here, and all the room is basically light up, and that's because I hid a lot of the torches and stuff behind this. So you can see over here, wherever I can put the torch, I basically put it and provides enough of the lighting. I moved the nest one block over here to the side because we have a little bit of clearer picture on the portal, and I put the android inside the nest, and that gives a little bit more of the lighting. And over here I changed the dark oak leaves for the spruce ones because they're only one that has a little bit of a different texture other than the birch and the jungle ones, of course, but birch is basically a little bit lighter than the oak ones, and spruce ones is a little bit darker, and it provides that real nice touch over here, and I think it looks a ton better. And behind the portal is real mess. I basically spent all of my previous enders that I have over here in the room and put it behind this because leaves are transparent for the lighting, and the light can go through them. And basically I put a lot of them over here, and you can't really see them from this side, and I think that's really amazing. And one more thing I also did is solve my door problem, because every time I put the door, a zombie basically come and destroy it. No matter how much times I put it, they just come and destroy it. Like, it's really simple for them. And I had a little bit of the problem with the creepers, and this over here is how the door works. Basically, I kind of mess up over here because I close it from the other side, and I really can't make them open from this side because the lever is powering over here. But I'm going to show you this. The lever is hidden over here, and that basically activates the pistons over here. And let's just go ahead and replace this. And I don't know how the chicken got over here. Okay, I really want you to come outside because otherwise you're going to be trapped, Mr. Chicken. Okay, there we go. So this is a really simple piston door, and I designed this because I really want to get rid of the doors. Basically, I'm going to show you how this works. It's really simple. So over here we have the redstone torch with the lever and another redstone torch on top. Basically, when this redstone torch is activated, the one on top is going to be deactivated, and the piston is not going to push down. And by powering this block, this torch is going to go off, and it's going to activate the one on top, and that's basically activates the piston. And over here, in case you want to recreate this, all you need to do is underneath this block just put redstone dust, and that's going to power the piston down below. And that's basically how this works. It's super simple and really easy to make, and I think it's really nice addition because they have a lot of the doors. And over here I just hid this up with the flower over here because the tree is 2 block thick, and that kind of makes a little bit harder to make this. And that's why I removed this log over here and replaced it with a lever. And when you are here, you can't really notice it unless you are looking over here. I want to make it a little bit like a hidden room, but I think that looks really cool, and you can click it from over here at the side of this flower. And if this looks a little bit strange, it's because I had a little bit of a creeper accident this morning, and I really need to change this over here a little bit because I just replaced the blocks that creeper have blown up. And basically I finished the door, went upstairs, and I opened the door over here basically like this, and when I came over here, creeper blew me up. And I'm going to put the picture on the screen so you guys can see that. And then I repair all of the damage. I went again on the nest because I need to grab something to make the under chest, because I put one down below in our underground base and I forgot it. And basically when I came over here, you guessed it, creeper again blow the whole thing up. It came over here, blow a little bit of the ceiling over here and make a huge hole over here. So I'm going to put a picture of that also at the screen. And this door basically works very fine, and I'm pretty happy about that. And looks like our chicken has laid an egg over here. That's really amazing. I'm going to hold on for this. Alright guys, I'm sorry for that little cut. I accidentally stopped the recording, but now we are going to get down and basically start making our automated farm for the Nether Wart, and I think it's going to be really amazing. And over here, in case you didn't see the last episode at the start, I just did this over here, and I think it looks really amazing, the entrance to a little base. And I really like the glazed terracotta over here, and I think it looks amazing. Over here, I thought that our little pumpkin and melon slash melon face needed a little friend, so that's why I'm making this, because I'm going to make another face, of course. And why is there a star missing? I think that's probably the ghost block. I thought they removed that, but apparently not. Or someone came over here and trolled me a little bit, but I don't think that's the case. But anyway, I decided that we're going to dig this area over here, because I don't really want to build anything over here, because the column is kinda in the way and it's going to basically make difficult for us to see what we build over here. So basically this whole place over here is going to be empty, and I don't know what to do for that. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely leave them down in the comments, because this side over here is also going to be empty over here. I don't know how much over here, because I want to put the villager thing in this side once the mat gets done, because I have no idea how to make it. But basically this space over here is going to be empty. So if you have suggestions, leave them down in the comments. And again guys, if you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. It really does help a lot. But anyway, I think this is perfect time for time lapse, so I'm going to cue the time lapse, and I hope you enjoy. So here we go. Alright guys, we finished the room over here and I think it looks really amazing. It's definitely one of the bigger rooms I dig, and this one is going to be really cool once decorated and all of that stuff. And of course I'm planning to put the face over here, so that's for the later episode. And hopefully if I done everything right over here, we should have a 3 block space right about over here, I believe. And yeah, there we go. And over here we are going to start placing the soul sand, because of course we need the soul sand for the Nether Wart to grow. So I'm going to put my fish over here because I only have 3, and we'll see if I'm going to run out, but I have a lot of the food. So over here we have 3 blocks, and hopefully if I made this right, let's go 1 2 3 blocks from here, because I want to have kind of 3 blocks gap over here for decoration and stuff. And let's just see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, I need to go on this block over here. I thought so. So over here we have 3 blocks, and I'm sorry that I'm a little bit bad with this. I just want to make sure that everything is right. So from this side we should also have a 3 blocks gap, so 1 2 and 3. So we need to start placing them over here. And this one is going to produce a little bit more of the nether wart than the wheat one, and that's kind of why I did it in 3 layers and not in 4 over here, as you can see. And this all ceiling needs to go for decoration, and they have a real nice design that I want to try. So again, if you guys want to make this, you'll need to go 8 blocks over here, because when the water travels, basically you want it to stop on this layer right over here, and you want to have a little bit of the water over here pushing it to the middle, and that's why you need 8 blocks over here. And I really want to make sure that I'm not going to mess that one up, so we're going to fill all of this space over here, and then we'll go by 7 in that direction, but 1 block up, and I think that's going to be really nice. But one of the downside of this is that it's salt sand. So basically, let's just put a little bit torches. So basically when water pushes the nether wart down, it's going to come a little bit slower, because soul sand, as you know, makes everything go slow, and it's going to make nether wart move a little bit slower even though the water is pushing it. But that's hopefully not going to be the problem, because when we push the button or lever, whatever I'm going to have, hopefully I can just leave to grab my melons and pumpkins, because that is one of the farms that's not automated, and I wanted to make all of the automated farms, but basically no no automated farm for the melons and pumpkins is really that great. And I decided to make the manual farm, as you know, because of the silk touch eggs. And with the automated ones, basically the melons are going to come into the slices, and I don't really want to make all of them basically the full melon block. I think that's kind of waste of the time and waste of the melons, to be honest, and that's why I didn't automate that one. But over here I grab like 6 stacks of the this soul sand and 6 stacks of the nether wart. So that was quite the journey, and I totally didn't went through caves, mats, and killer's base to grab anything. Still, I mean, borrow. Okay, I didn't borrow any of this from them, of course. I won't do that. I don't really steal from other people, especially not from Killara. So let's just make that clear. And while we are here, let's just finish this over here. And I kinda have to dig a little bit more room over here for the dispensers, and basically hopefully that's going to look nice. And I'm not going to tackle the full automation of this, because I really need to do decoration before I do the redstone, and basically before I do this guy's over here for the dispensers, of course. And before I do that, as I said, I really need to do decoration, because I'm not sure how much space I'm going to need for the decoration, and we'll see how can we combine our redstone with that. So basically, let's just go ahead and put all of these guys over here. So I believe this is 8 blocks, and the reason I didn't want to do decoration in this episode is because I really want to get some of the nether wart manually first, because I want to make some of the red nether brick, and the red nether brick is going to be one of the blocks that we're going to use to uh, basically decorate this place and make the face outside. Of course, it's going to be a little bit of a scary face, but we'll see with that. Okay, hopefully this guy is going to open. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. The server is a little bit lagging, and these guys over here, the speed and regeneration, are definitely not helping the lag issue. At least for me, I don't know for other handcrafters, but the beacon definitely can lag me out. So I'm not really happy about that, and I thought of shutting it down. Basically, just put a couple of the blocks over there just to stop the beam, because when I'm in this side of the base, basically I got this lag and the lag spikes when I'm over here, because I get this regeneration and the speed buff, and I don't really like that. So we put all of the water over here, and as I said, 3 blocks is going to be enough for all sorts of decoration, and I need to basically dig all of the ceiling over here. And to be honest, I'm really running low on the food, so I should hope better grab some food to eat. So let's just go ahead, open this, and over here in this I have uh, food, so that's hopefully not going to be the problem. And I'm living on the fish for the longest time ever, so I think of changing it a little bit. Maybe we're going to get some of the cooked mutton, and the mutton I got from the sheep and cow that we had in the pen, and I basically murdered all of them because they were lagging me like crazy. There was like 50 of them, so I basically took care of them. As you can see, 55 mutton, that's a lot of the mutton, and I killed a lot of the sheep for that, and I also kill a lot of the cows, but all of the steaks are basically gone because I ate them in the other episodes. I don't really remember when I used them, but it's basically all gone. And I didn't kill any of the pigs because no one has the pigs yet. So Clara definitely make the barn, so she has the pigs. So if they start to disappear, let's just say it's not going to be from me. But of course, I can't really promise anything because I'm Eagle and I didn't eat any bacon, to be honest, yet on the server. So I might pay a little visit to Killer's base just to kill a little bit of the pigs, but yeah, we'll see about that. That's really bad wings. You shouldn't really do that, but when you didn't have the bacon, I mean, you have to kill the pig to try it, at least taste it, and then we'll see if I'm going to use the pork chops as the meat over here. But this is going to be really pain because we have to go all the way over here to plant all of this, and we are really slow. So hopefully that's not going to be big of a problem, and hopefully this is going to produce enough of the nether wart for Key. Maybe we can borrow him a little bit because we totally didn't steal any of this from him for his potion shop. And I think I placed that one over here, but it looks like it's not showing. Okay, there we go. It just popped up. So let's just go ahead and finish this last rows over here, and I'm going to end up the episode over here because basically when we finish this, and that's basically because I'm going to do decoration and all of the technical stuff in the next episode, so I need to grab a little bit more of the nether brick and stuff like that. So that's going to take some time unless someone helps me, but we'll see. I'm 9 hours ahead of the other guys, and that's a little bit of the pain when you need help for something. And I asked Key for the to basically link up the portal, and he said he's going to do it. So I'm waiting a little bit on that because I have no idea how to link up any of the portals. So let's just go ahead, finish this over here. And Soul Sand made me slow, and I don't know why I'm placing this Wart really slow. Looks like it kinda get to me, so let's just go ahead, finish this last piece over here. And as I said, hopefully this is going to give us enough of the nether wart to make the red nether brick and stuff that we're going to use for decoration. And hopefully that's going to be the case. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. It really does help a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.